Hello, this is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com, and I am making a video for Drew. Drew has a couple of questions here, and I want to share it. And I think these are great questions. And by the way, I encourage questions. I really do, because that's how we learn. There's a great quote: "He who never asks knows either everything or nothing." So it's very, very important we ask questions, and I want to address these. So Drew has a question here, and by the way, I want to share this with everybody. I'll only use first names, no last names. Just Drew, that's all. Why? Protects people. So he says, selling rules. Could you do a detailed video of your sell exit rules? Where you place your initial stops, percentages. Well, let's talk percentages first off. I will tell you this. I've been to Bill O'Neill Level 3 seminars. I've met Bill O'Neill before a couple of times and talked with him. Bottom line is this: he talks 5 to 7%, but if you read deeper, you will realize he wants his losses much less than that, as did Gerald Loeb, and Gerald Loeb influenced Bill O'Neill. Okay? So what are we looking for here? This is why I am so hung up on really clean and simple entries. Tilly's is an example right here. We're going to sail this back a little bit, okay? Going sideways, boom, payday right here. Look at the volume. Now, this is what I like to do at the IBD meetup. We're buying it, taking out these tops right here or here. I will tell you this: if this stock starts to fall back down into the base, which it did, if it starts to fall back down into the base, I will sell sometimes a third, if not one half of my shares. Why? Because the good ones don't do that. The good ones just push away. So we're very stringent. That's why I am really, really hung up on looking for super clean entries, because it lends itself to a super clean exit if I'm wrong for much less than a 5% loss. Looking at Telly's right here, lifting through here on the volume pickup. If this had fallen, if the next day this had fallen back into this base, taken out the highs of this bar, fell below it, I would have sold off half my shares. If it was falling below the 8-period exponential moving average, I'm going to be selling half my shares, because the good ones don't do that. They just push away. They just go. Mark Minervini talks about that too. Okay? So that's what I'm looking for, as you had pointed out. Now, let's take this a step further. It walks up the 8-day right here. We're doing a real world example right now. See right here where it started to lose the 8-day? A person could sell a little bit there if they wanted to, but look at how it closed. And then it bounces again. We had a cushion so you can give it a little bit more room. However, I will tell you this: if it starts falling back down, I'm taking it out and I'm going to make money. That's why I'm so hung up on selling some into strength. I'm going to show you an example from last year. Okay? Right here. Here we go. We bought Square right there in October. I remember it. Actual keyless stock, we bought it. And it walked up, and we sold some into strength. Okay? And when it lost the 8-day here and fell, we sold more. But we did not sell at all. Why? Because we had a good profit cushion, so we knew we could give some shares down to the 20-day. Came close to the 20-day, but look at how it closed. But we sold some into strength. Then it continued going onwards. We took a little bit more. Just like I do in the VIP feed. We're selling some into strength. Right here, it lost this bar. It lost the 8-day. I sold here half of what I had left. And I told the VIP members, if this loses the 20-day, we're going to sell the rest and take the gain. So we sold some into strength. We sold half of what we had left. And It gaps down and does this, so we're still okay. And then it did this. And on that day, we sold off the rest. And it was gone. Right there. So we have rules that are super tight and stringent. The bottom line is this. I'll say it again. I want a really clean, simple base because I can sell for an extremely small loss. Percentages, 1 or 2%. The best ones just push away. I can't stress that enough. So we talk about the ADMA. First close, second close, how you scale out. We discussed that. Who can't watch the market all day? Okay, so here's what I would suggest. Only focus on the absolute clean stocks, all right? We do have the color-coded buy and sell alerts. Green for buy, red for sell. Just look for those. Just look for those too. Maybe that would help. I'm going to continue reading here. Should we place a buy stop limit orders at the breakout level? I would put a buy stop. Don't put a buy stop limit in there. And here's why. If you do that, it can run right through there and you never get filled. So you put a buy stop in. And I understand your point. It's like, hey, I don't have time to be watching this all day. I can understand that. I can understand that. That's why I stress again, only focus on the absolutely cleanest and best looking chart patterns. And don't do a lot of the pullback setups. They're too wiggly, too rough on you. Okay, let me keep on going here. The minute-to-minute tweets that you make during the day. By the way, thank you for the kind words, Drew. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very, very much. Question. I love the minute-to-minute tweets, which helps me learn how you think. But when I am busy, because you're working, I miss the important VIP alerts. Had a separate channel to send out the VIP trade alerts for buy and sell. All right, here's what I'm going to have to do. That is a question for Owen. I'm going to have to ask him if logistically this is possible. I see what you're saying here, okay, about the other individual uses it. And I will check and see if there's a better way that we could distribute, maybe that's the appropriate word, that we could distribute the buy and sell alerts. Okay? Let's see. Paste. So I'm not sure what tact we could take, but you know what? I will be talking to Owen about it tomorrow and see what we can find. And by the way, these are great questions. These are great questions. I love it. I'm hopeful that, I hope that this is helping you. That's my goal. It's not just to give the stock ideas, but the key list video, the education, the coaching that goes with it. And Drew, I thank you. I really mean this sincerely, sir. Thank you for the kind words. I thank you for the kind words of encouragement. I thank you for the input, because what you're trying to do is make it better. You're giving suggestions, and I appreciate that. I thank you very much. I'm going to be talking with Owen about this tomorrow. You have my word on it. So thank you, sir. I hope this helped answer your question. I'm going to reiterate. Focus on the absolute cleanest and simple entry spots. The heck with all the other stuff. And I'm telling you what, the best ones, they don't fall back into that base. They fall back into that base, take half off right away. Done. And your losses will be extremely small. That's the way we run it. And you don't need me to give the sell alert. You'll know what to do. So let's just keep hashing through it. And I look forward to working with you more. And I thank you very much.